Hey, it's your girl, Coach Carmelle. Welcome back to my channel. And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all of you who continue to listen and who keep coming back to my channel to hear whatever it is I'm ranting and raving about. But I also want to say thank you to all you new subscribers. I want to say thank you to all of you subscribers who are sharing this out. And I want to say thank you to everybody who is brand new to this channel. Again, I'm Coach Carmelle, whole food, plant-based, vegan, and fitness nutrition coach. That's a mouthful. And I also am pleased to say that I've reached 900 subscribers. So this past weekend, I reached 900 subscribers. So only in the past few weeks, I got like over 40 subscribers. And that's all thank you to you. So anyway, today I want to talk about a specific nutrient that many people are always concerned that they're not getting enough of, especially when it comes to a whole food plant-based diet. You guessed it, protein. Carmelle, how do I get my protein? Carmelle, where do I get my protein? First of all, when we get meat protein, animal protein, that animal is like the middleman. Those animals consume the grass. They consume plants, right? And the plant is then converted into protein in their bodies. We go ahead and we eat their muscle. We eat the meat that comes from that animal. When it enters our body literally breaks it down so it could really extract the essential amino acids that's required to build up protein. So why don't we just get it straight from the plants, the source? Let's get it straight from the source, just like the way the animals do it. So that's my first comment about that. And then just getting right into it, there are so many high protein plants. And I've said it on this channel before. Every plant that grows out of the ground, every plant that we consume contains protein. Now, the level of protein that it has is a different story. So for instance, there are certain plant foods that are higher in protein than others. Let's take broccoli, for instance. Broccoli and even Brussels sprouts, fairly high in protein content. And what my go-to is, for sure, are soy. I'm such a soy girl. I do the textured vegetable protein, which is a soy product. And you just have to reconstitute it. It comes dried and defatted and dehydrated. And you add water to it and you just get your protein source. I do a lot of the tofu, edamame, soybeans, tempeh. Those are all soy products. And that's what I mean when I say I'm such a soy girl. And not only that, I drink soy milk. Now, the specific brand of soy milk that I consume, 1 cup gives me 9 grams of protein. That's a big deal. And also there are different types of tofu, like fava bean tofu, and you can explore that area as well. Another type of protein, or where else can you get your protein? From your legumes, your nuts, and your seeds, and your beans. Yes, all the beans, high in protein. So go ahead and consume your black beans, red beans, chickpeas, green peas, all high in protein. Any of those beans that you could find in cans, any of them you could actually find them dried and cook yourself. And I also want to offer you a few of the meals that I've made that was extremely high in protein. Some of you may know that I'm just coming from a weekend of a bodybuilding competition, most specifically a bikini competition. And I had to build muscle, and I had to build muscle on a whole food plant-based vegan diet. That means I was not consuming the fake meats. I was consuming very, very clean protein powders. I'll be 100% honest with you, and that's another source as well. Make sure you're checking the ingredients, because a lot of these protein powders are super high in sugar and gums and all other types of things. I really spent a lot of time looking at the back of my labels, and there are even a slew of powders that just offer the isolate. It just comes from the food itself, and they don't add any of that extra stuff, which is amazing. Do they taste great? No, they don't. That's why I would prefer eating my protein, because I'll enjoy beans and I'll enjoy peanut butter. I'll enjoy those foods and not necessarily the powders, because they don't have that much flavor to them. So anyway, just to give you an example, I'd like to show you a few of the protein meals that I've batched up for myself. Examples of my protein packed meals include baked tofu with tomatoes and avocado topped with almonds, air fried tofu with asparagus and onions, sauteed tempeh with beets, leafy greens, and carrots and almonds, sauteed TVP with broccoli, carrots, and pumpkin seeds. There's baked tofu in here somewhere with radishes, topped with bell peppers and herbs. One of my favorites. It's a nice protein-packed mix of edamame, quinoa, tofu, celery, and herbs. Another favorite, lentil pasta, topped with tomato sauce and cilantro. Okay, so I have lots of favorites. This is red beans, black beans, edamame, tofu, bean sprouts, walnuts, and spinach. And here are some examples of my plant-based protein powder smoothies with a base of soy milk and kale and some fruit. And that was just doing what I know and keeping, it was all very conservative. For those of you who are very creative in the kitchen, I want to see what you come up with. So if you wouldn't mind sharing, please do. And for those of you who might have a high protein sourced food, definitely share it here. But I've highlighted the main things, the main go-tos, without getting too crazy with the ingredients that might make you say, oh my gosh, this is a lot. Beans, guys. These products are not hard to find at the supermarket, so go ahead, be intentional about it, and you'll get as much protein as you possibly need. And if you need to track it for a few days just to make sure that you are consuming the protein that you need for your body, yes, go ahead and do that. All right, so thanks for listening. Ciao, ciao. I'll see you tomorrow.